Hello, my name is Christian Erichsen. I'm one of the founding parents in Trinus, and then we became partners. How it all started is that we were looking for a school, smaller school with good value system for our kids. We were thinking about a school with strong religious values. However, when we found out about the schools which were religious, we thought they were too structured and we're not going to be fun for the kids. We're not going to be an ideal place for them to grow as kids, maybe too rigorous. But we also wanted something that was small, that was intimate for the kids, so that they could, have that sense of being valued as a child. I grew up in a traditional large school with more than 30 kids in a class, and I felt like I got lost when I was in school. Like I could do whatever I wanted and nobody would pay attention to me. I usually got bad grades, and nobody cared, it seemed, in my school. And so when we thought about going to a school for our children, we thought about some place that they would really value them. They would really, know them, know what they wanted, know their needs. And we looked around, and it was really hard to find because there weren't schools like that when we were looking for one. And when things got going and we started looking at the schools that were available at the time, it seems that all the schools were far away. We live in a building in Zone 14, and we wanted something close by. We didn't want our kids to spend an hour or more in traffic going to school and then coming back another hour or so. So it was a little bit hard for us to find a school like this until we found Trinus. And here we found some of the things we're looking for. Something that was close by, something that had a good value system, smaller classes in which our kids weren't gonna lose themselves in, and which the teachers and the other kids will really value them. And we were happy at first with the school and the system, but we were kind of skeptic about the Waldorf system. We really didn't know much about Waldorf at the beginning, and we didn't know how that was going to turn out for our kids. But the more we found out about Waldorf, the more excited we got about it. I wished I would have studied under that system, because I think it would have done wonders for me. But we finally decided to take the plunge. We put our kids in Trinus, and it was amazing how our kids' thirst for knowledge really grew. It was amazing how they wanted to learn, they wanted to read, they loved going to school. When the end of the semester came around, they didn't want to go on vacation. They wanted to stay in school because they really liked it so much. And that really made us think that this was the best way for our kids to learn. All through this time, we were just one of the parents who started with Trinus, but we weren't involved in being partners. It was until COVID came around, and the school needed some extra capital that the founding partners asked us to invest in Trinus. And so by that time, our kids were already really comfortable in the school. They really liked it. We really liked it. And so we decided to invest in Trinus. And really happy that we did so, because now with my wife, Gabby, being involved in the day-to-day operations, she can really help mold the value systems here in Trinus. She can really take a look at what's going on in the day-to-day operations and see if we're going in the right direction, if the values which we transmit to the children are the right values, and if we are being true to our words or on what we offer to the families and to the children. And we're very proud to say that we're very close to being to offering what we really try to say that we offer. So it's been a great ride. It's been a great couple of years that we've been in this process. We're really happy of how we've grown, and we're really happy with the families that we have, and how the families have been very open to Trinus and to this new way of learning. But it's really fulfilling that once we talk to them and once that they grow with Trinus, they can really see how great a system it really is for the children. One of the funny things we found out while we were here in Trinus is that, according to Rudolf Steiner, kids should learn later on in life. And usually when traditional schools ask children to learn, to start reading, it's early on in their childhood. And so they get frustrated when they don't learn or they can't learn how to read. And that affects the child's self-confidence. And the Steiner said that children should learn to read later on, around maybe 7 years old. And we found out with our kids as well that when it was their time to start reading, it was the right time, because it wasn't too early or it wasn't too late. It was just right, because they started reading so fast. I mean, the brain really takes time to get ready to learn and to start reading. And so for my older sister, my older daughter, Katia, when she started reading, it was like she really had this thirst to start reading. And she started reading and she couldn't stop. She wanted for me to buy her books, because she was just so happy reading. And even now she's 12 years old, she reads maybe 2 books per month, because she likes so much how to read. And this really helped her out in her self-confidence, because she's a really confident girl. Everywhere she goes, you can notice her. She's really confident, and we thank the method, the Waldorf pedagogy, because she didn't get frustrated by learning in the early stages in her life. She's a confident child, and she's not frustrated with learning. She really likes learning a lot. So for parents who are worried about the Waldorf pedagogy, and they're just playing around, they're not learning, or they're not really doing anything, well, let me tell you that they are learning, and they're learning in a fun way, one that I hope all children can get to do. Thank you.